everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share how to paint this beautiful scene, the Tokyo sky tree in the distance, view through my transparent umbrella. Let's get started with the process. It's a lot easier than many other pieces you may have painted. I will break it down into 4 parts. The background with the Tokyo sky tree tower, the leaf, the tree, the rain, and the last one, the transparent umbrella. Move on to the sketching. I'll leave tools and material down below. It's nothing complicated, just an outline as I explained above. You will see me paint a grid here because I'm not great at composition, but using grid really helps. I visited Tokyo in May 2025 and the trip was awesome.
You may notice more Japan-inspired art from me over the next few months as well. I haven't traveled much outside my country. Japan is only the second country I visit after Thailand, where I lived. I went there during the rainy season and noticed that almost every hotel offered transparent umbrellas for guests to borrow. It wasn't a giveaway, just something you could borrow to go outside. The level of trust is so high. I have no idea if the umbrellas are expensive or not, but taking one without returning it is not my style and neither yours as well, right? So yeah, I borrowed one for a night visit to a bathhouse and they had these umbrella lock stands. I was amazed at how it worked.
To make it clear that this is Japan, I chose to include the Tokyo sky tree, which is more iconic than just a random night alley. That's why I create this scene. Here we come to the painting process. Start with priming. I want it to look like daytime, so yellow is the way to go. It best depicts a bright day. Then begin with the background. I first outline the tree shadow. Don't worry about the exact shape, just keep in mind this is the tree area. And for the background and the Tokyo sky tree, I use a pastel gray, mix of black, white, and sometimes blue. You will notice I use a small blush to create a patchy effect in the sky. Well, the sky is not always smooth canvas, and especially during the rain, you can see subtle texture and stains. The sky is not clear. Clouds are everywhere, gathering until they become dense enough to rain. Moving on to the Tokyo sky tree, you don't need to be very detailed as anything far away appears less sharp. I use pastel blue for this. You will notice that lower part is sharper and more solid since there are no plastic blocking the view there. Even though the umbrella is clear, your eyes still can't tell how it looks like, yet it is there. And that's why there are difference between the upper and the lower parts in the tree. For the upper tree, I chose to make it appear closer to the umbrella as if you are standing underneath the tree. So you can see some leaf details. I chose to paint a kinko tree, which I saw in many parks and streets in Japan. And here's how it leaf look like. You don't need to paint a tons of leaf to represent some particular tree. That's not how art or perception works. Your eyes can't count the leaf in real life either. And this explains why the lower tree appears further away. The small dots work best for that perspective. I then decide to add a little light to the tree so it looks slightly yellowish, and I use dark green and black in the area where the light doesn't hit and that towards our direction. Now it's time for the rain, my favorite part. And as you know, the easiest way to paint rain is with a toothbrush. You can learn how to use it properly in my beach scene video linked down below. You can also control the size of the raindrops and paint everything freely. I chose to splatter white since the clouds are so dim that white reflects the environment best. Last but not least, the umbrella. I use white to create a sense of transparency and black for the metal parts. You might want to observe a real umbrella to recreate its structure, but trust me, it's super easy. Here's how an umbrella looks like. Um, Aside from the central stick you usually draw, just add two more sticks radiating from the middle. And that's give you a more realistic umbrella. Voila! Art usually reflects life, so your painting requires time and patience to observe and practice. Trust me, I've painted tons and tons of rain before this piece, so many that it could become a flood. And yeah, since rain is my favorite season and I want to capture it as much as I can in my lifetime, so I did practice a lot. Lastly, add more rain to the umbrella and the background where it's clearly visible. You will see the lines dropping from the sky. And now we have a very beautiful and aesthetic scene. You can experiment with other settings such as evening scene, night scene, or different places. Just remember the key element. It will always look blurrier in the areas covered by something like a plastic and clearer where it's not. Until next time, I hope you enjoy painting and keep going. Like I always say, you won't nail it on your first try. Even I still feel there are things I can improve. See you next time then. I'm Artiepraew. Have a great day. Goodbye.